Hello, everybody. Can we get to the floor, everyone? If you're coming to the rock your body, then make sure you bring a +1. The sun is out. The sun is out. I'm breaking like I want about. Sun is out. The sun is out. Come get some if you wanna get some. Come and get some if you wanna get some. The sun is out. The sun is out. The sun is out, yo. The sun is out. Come and get about. Turn around, it is the top of the mountain. I'll try and do something later. But yeah, happy Father's Day, everyone. You know how it is. You know what today's saying. Okay, I know it's belated, but what can I say? Just to let you know, I'm myself, I'm not a father, but I have people that look up to me, people that I, reach out to, people that I am there for. So, what can I say? Many of us, we put a question mark on this day because we weren't too sure what was going to be of, Father's Day. Society has become very slack when it comes to men. Society has become very slack when it comes to that alpha male proficiency. And it's a shame because you see what happens. A lot of young men are misguided. They're pulled that way, they're pulled this way. They don't have that strength of affirmation in their life. They're imbalanced mentally, medically, educationally, what have you. Even in terms of their endeavors. Because the most important thing in society, is under question. Big question mark. And that's fatherhood. Anyway, fatherhood, has a big question mark on it because I said society doesn't give fatherhood that respect anymore. When it badly changed society down here in the West, where a lot of men, even those who try to be cultural and try to be, religious and whatnot, they even themselves are being, painted with a bad brush. And because of the actions of, a few and far-fetched, slackers and whatnot, it's broken certain families, and because of that, people can never see men, or even other men, like younger men, or anybody that's male in a good light. So that fatherhood is a big part of our society. The only other thing bigger than fatherhood in our society is the good Lord, the good Father himself. And, his evanescence is all in all. So, obviously we have to all submit to him. But I said fatherhood is under attack. Because we're in a culture now where, it's being pushed that men are too hard, men are too this, men are too growly, too gretchy, too overbearing, and so they've got to be tempered down, make them a bit uffy, make them a bit fruity, make them, to be other than affirmative, make them to go against their normal makeup. And then on the flip side, we've got men who are irresponsible, men who do not handle their biz, men who ain't on job, and all of these things have ruined the family makeup, because you have roots. Your family will always be affected by whatever you do. That's just a fact. Even though you may think you're going off or swanning off, your family will always be affected by what you do. So when you're irresponsible, when you mess up, when you have your lackluster, it will trickle back to your family. And this is why there's instability in a lot of homes. It's why, there's so much hatred for men, from young ladies. Young ladies that some of them to their own fault. Sorry, not to their own fault, but don't know any better. That's what they've seen. The ill and the imperfections of men. They can't appreciate men, and then they pass that down, and it becomes this fun culture, this pastime for young women to throw the responsibility onto that man. Oh yeah, he'll be the scapegoat. Oh yeah, he'll be this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at all these men. Look at how they done me. Look at this, that, the other. There's a big scapegoatism on fathers, on men in general. But I remember when there was a time when, fathers were revered, men were revered, accordingly. But it's like, that's gone with the wind, man. And wherever it's gone with the wind, it's gone far away from this hemisphere. So, fathers, this is 2020. This is the beginning of a new age, a new period. A life-changing, world transforming, definite apocalypse for what we knew as before. Whatever was normal before. This is the apocalyptic times that would just overbear that and just throw that into whatever you call normal in this world. Hey, that's up to you, man. To be honest, I don't even know what the hell normal is anymore. But as I said, fatherhood is under attack from both outside and within. And then you've got good men who are out there trying to do their thing, trying to be respectful, trying to honor women, trying to show traits of men, that should be revered, showing traits that should be honored by people. And what they get? They get told, they get a big cross put on them. They get reviled. They get besmirched. They get hated on. They get they get vile treatment a lot of the time. Or they're just categorized as weak, or just put into the figurative bin somewhere, and not really given much of a chance. But I say to you men who are out there who are doing well, get your money, yes, but also get the inner substance. Be at peace with yourself. Don't seek any attention. Submit yourself to the Most High first of all. Know His word and know your responsibility spiritually. Be the priest in your own home. Be the person of valor in your own home. And encourage your wives to be people of, women of virtue. You understand? The world may not recognize you the way you need to be, but people like myself, real men, we recognize you and we respect you, and we say keep up the good work. And for those of you who have not pulled your socks up, also, close to home, please pull your socks up, strap your bootstraps and get ready, set that alarm, early, and just shake yourself off and just get ready to, you know, do something, get yourself geared up, get yourself just, you know, in a very, very, rambosant spirit, get ready to just, just shake yourself up, because the more you just get too comfortable, that's when, your spirit becomes heavier and heavier and heavier. By the time you know it, you've got this culture of just lethargy, and then by the time you know, you can't do anything. You can't be useful to yourself. You're too tired to think of how to move to the next level. But I tell you this, just get up, grind, work smart, and just share knowledge, share wisdom. Always think about being a better person. Don't ever be comfortable in, oh yeah, but this is how these people see me. I'm comfortable there. I'm trying to do what looks to appease everybody. No. You get up and you be the best you can be. None of us is without knowledge. We're in a society where a lot of us, we know that, class and dignity is to be maintained or obtained. Obtained, retained, and maintained. So there's an excuse for people, to not rise to a high standard in terms of morals and personality. Just gotta get up there. Do yourself a favor. The standard has been set. Because when you want something, when you want to achieve something, when you've got something on your mind, when you've got something that you have to do, when you've got something that you have to accomplish, some of you will break the habit of a lifetime. You'll break character. You'll break whatever that thing was, that cloak that you're wearing for all those years. You'll shed it because you know that you have to go and appear in a certain place or certain setting and show yourself to be 10 times what you are, which shows that a lot of us, we only want to be great when we're forced into when there's something to gain. So how about we now use that energy on a normal day? Treat every day like it's a life-changing career. Treat every day like it's a job interview. Treat every day like the hosts of heaven, have their eyes on you every single second. Treat your life like it's so delicate. Treat yourself like, live your life as if every week you're working towards a human, a gold standard humanitarian award, a gold standard award of ethics and morality, compass, whatever you want to call it. Live every day like it's your last. Live every day like it should be your best, But I said, some of you know when to turn it off and turn it on. When you're in your comfort zone or you're around people that, you feel, comfortable around, or you feel, that, I'm familiar with them. You want to tone down. You don't want to put as much effort in to get results. You want to use scapegoats. But all that goes out the window when it's crunch time. And guys, it is crunch time. A time like this, A shady time like this, a time when the world is in complete darkness, is the time for all of us to be on our A game. In every respect, in every ism or schism, we have to be our best. Because this is a challenging time for the whole world. A massive time. We don't know how to deal with this. We don't know what we got coming for us. We got pandemic this way. We got epidemic that way. We've got economic dysfunction that way. We've got what do you call it? Social unrest this way. Everywhere is just the prophecies are here, people. Let's work together. Nobody said you can't do what you gotta do. No one said you can't enjoy your life, but please enjoy it truthfully. Because a lot of people want to claim like they're enjoying their lives and they're not enjoying it. They're just, making appearances. They're just showing face. To really enjoy your life starts from taking care of the most intricate priorities, and that's your heart. And when your heart emanates perfection, everywhere you go will be affected positively. Starting with your family. Then you change the next person. Touch one, touch all. Touching each life one at a time. And we all continue that culture of love, respect and peace and honor, virtue and valor. You'll gradually see a great and godly change. So people, once again, happy Father's Day. Just keep up the good work, guys. And for those of you who have not had a good time of it, please just keep striving. Don't listen to what anybody's saying. We as real men, we appreciate the fathers out there. We appreciate the men that are trying to do the right thing. We appreciate you. Don't worry about society's glances or pseudonyms or ill remarks. They're just using you as a scapegoat, or they're just using you as a facet of to make money, or they're just using you, for political, wishy-washy diatribes. Anybody that is of real fiber will stand by a good man, will stand by a man who has potential, will stand by a man that they can see a light in and help him to be the best. So fathers, happy Father's Day. And also, I want people to get rid of this negative stereotype that us black men are not there for our children. We are there. And I can see a lot of brothers around the place trying to be there for their children, trying to be a dad, trying to change the narrative that they knew growing up. They're trying to change that and spin it for something positive. They're trying to be better, and that's good, and I respect them for that, and I say more power to you, and may God help you more and more. Amen. So big up to every one of you. Shout out yourselves and keep strong, and may life be long. Bless.